Fright streams live, and we are back for some more Starfield. Oh, okay. I've been playing this game a lot off stream, just because I think it's just a huge, massive game. There's all these different planets to explore, all the activities, side missions, side quests. And then I really had to get a hang of building your ship and skills. I think the main problem I had was capacity, because I just couldn't help myself. I just kept looting everything, and then the ship cargo holds that was at max. But everything's fine now, because all I did was just add some more cargo hold, and then I've leveled up the fitness for my character as well. But still, 250 being the max capacity, it's not really a lot, to be honest. I think you should have at least put it up to 500. Oh yeah, I can travel there. Let me travel to Mars. Might take us a while flying there. Right, so continuing on with the main mission, and then I'm gonna join a new faction, the Crimson Fleet, which was the first faction I wanted to join because of the space pirates.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land at Cydonia.
Land in Cydonia. Mars launching? Fracking station. Mars mech factory. Right, Cydonia. So this is going to be the second major city that we go to, I guess. Right, Cydonia. So there'll be two things for us to do here. To join the Crimson Fleet. We have to go undercover. The space military, I forgot the name now. The UNC. And then we've got the main mission still with Sarah Morgan.
Hello, Captain.
So I have to complete this mission, and then I'll be able to change companions after. Because I tried to before, but it said it's companion locked. So I have to stick with Sarah Morgan. I don't know if it's like until I complete this mission. I'll have to check again. We'll see.
Lovely view of the Martian sky.
Oh, so we're on Mars.
I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Yes, I'm sure they did say that Cydonia is the second. Is another major city. I mean, it looks like it. Kind of got more of that Wild West, out in the desert kind of feeling. Where are we going? Let's go down there.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav
You got to
drive.
wear your spacesuit out there.
Suppose that would explain the
Pilot,
brownouts. So
technician.
what's this going to run?
Just check my mass. 120 out of 250.
There are no other surprises. Mid 5.
Yeah, this spacesuit that I've got.
5 figures?
I got it while I was
Fine.
playing off stream,
Fine.
and I'm pretty impressed
Do
because
it. I'll
kind of
be at
looks
the
like
bar.
the best suit that you can
Find
get
me when
in
it's done.
We're
the
on it.
game. I think it's the Veyron suit. Yeah.
Building Cydonia completely
I just
underground
accidentally
was a clever way of keeping
found
the
it.
city shielded
I didn't
from the
search
harsh
nothing
Martian
to
landscape.
find out where its location was. Just came across these Veyron guys that are wearing this suit. So. One second. Control the batteries are low.
Was just a
Sorry
couple of
about that.
nests.
I thought these batteries were going to last a lot longer than they did. Only lasted about a week. The rechargeable batteries been lasting for months. Those are definitely the best
My
ones.
buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help
Right,
him out with
let's have a
something,
look
but
around.
I just don't have the time.
I need to get some new clothes, new outfit.
How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Expressive mind.
Look, I get it.
How's the
Now we
saying
just
go?
build our last
Show no
island.
mercy,
I
leave
think
no
we have a
quarter.
couple
Trackers
contracts.
Alliance.
Hey, darling. You look like the tap who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to round up and kill wanted criminals. If that feels like your speed, talk to me. Or check out our posts
Look
on
at the
mission
detail
boards.
in her face, the graphics. She looks
Actually,
so
wait.
realistic.
I heard about you.
The
You've
visuals
done
for
good
this
work for us
game are
before,
amazing.
haven't you, darling? Hey, you looking for more work? I'm wondering if you might be up for doing me a favor of the personal kind, off the books.
More, not a bounty hunting mission. Was it? Could help you out of a job if you're paying.
Good. Here's the short of it. I'm only stationed here because I made a mistake. Killed the wrong bounty, and the right one got away. It's bugged me ever since. Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better. I got a plan in place to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you.
Okay, I'm in. Let's do it.
Alright, so you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower where it's nice and unobstructed. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, or else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry. Get it? Got it? Good.
Okay, understood. Right,
This life ain't easy, but it pays the bills.
let's continue with the main mission for now. And then
Can you believe people
I'll do
used
the
to think
Crimson
the nearby
Fleet
mountain was a
mission,
face on the surface
and then we'll have a
of
look around
Mars?
for some side missions, activities.
Keep it simple. Got cold beers and good atmosphere.
We got cold beers. I'm looking for a vanguard named Moira.
He ain't been around. Patrol. Hasn't been back in since.
Oh, Moira's the
We're
dude.
starting to
All
think
right.
it might
Okay.
be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
I was thinking we're looking for. We could track him down if you know his patrol route. The blackest sea? What does that mean?
You got another word for it,
He means outer space.
ma'am?
Blackest sea. Oh, so it means outer space. So. But like a part of space that no one's really gone to yet.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
So he wants us to pay for this information. Oh, wait, that's cool. Your companion can speak on your behalf. What they will say is written next to their name. Okay. Alright, let's try that. Let's try Sarah Morgan speaking for us.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please.
Cowboy.
2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
That was cool. I like that. So it's like the companions in Skyrim and Fallout, they speak, and in Fallout the companions speak a bit more than the ones in Skyrim. But here in Starfield it's like you can actually use them to speak to other people, persuasions. Okay, so she's lowered the credits because it was 2,000 before. 1,000. Alright, we'll do that then. We'll do that.
Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount. Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Go to Venus. Okay. We'll do some activities and Crimson Fleet here before we go to Venus. I think that's one thing that when I started playing this game, I didn't really like going from one planet to another planet until I feel like I've done as much as I can on that one planet.
I can't imagine being cramped down here.
Alright, so let's have a look. Missions. Okay, so the next thing to do is the Crimson Fleet faction. So, deep undercover. Oh yeah, so the UC Vigilance, they're the ones that wanted me to go undercover, give them evidence. Right. Speak to, what's that? Saoirse Bowden at the Trade Authority.
Choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm
Irish.
busy.
Okay, cool.
Here's an idea. Why don't you shout that louder so everyone at UC Security hears? Either show me what you're trying to unload or get the hell out of here.
The facial expression's pretty good. She did a little smile then.
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak 1 kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
What? Right, the first thing that we've experienced coming to Cydonia is we've had 2 NPCs asking us for credits.
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might
Oh,
be able
yeah,
to
you
unlock that
did,
stuff
yeah.
for you.
That's clever.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything.
Now that's 2
How nice.
2 NPCs in
There's a
Cydonia.
buddy of mine who runs
We
with the
paid a
Crimson
total of
Fleet.
2,000
Goes
credits.
by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
To Venus?
I think when I get to a higher level, and because like I'm going more with the space pirate pathway for my character,
Look,
so we'll come
I told
back
you
and
everything I
we'll
know.
repay a
Adler's
visit
your
to
man. So why are you still here?
these 2 people that we've paid credits through. See if I can get my money back. Door locks. So where am I supposed to go with this? Actually, before we go, let me see if I've got anything to sell.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need a little joy, go talk to that.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single
Another one.
UC guard in Cydonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Think this guy's German? Adler Kemp? Maybe.
Pipe down! What the hell's the matter with you? You want to get us both thrown into lockup? Look, I don't know what that big mouth Saoirse told you, but I keep who I run with a secret in public. And I suggest you do the same.
I think he
Now,
sounds
do
German.
you want my help moving your product?
Oh yeah,
or not?
definitely German. He said want.
Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Perfect. His name's Karl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around
Karl
the Deimos
Fielding.
miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Is there a way where I can kill this person without getting caught? Because on the Atlantis, I took some stolen goods. No one saw me,
What now?
but automatically I just got a bounty even without getting caught.
get out of my face.
I know people say it's a scam, but I really think I should give it a shot.
You might want to rethink that.
Oh wow, this place looks cool. Ping pong.
There are many stories and films about demons, ghosts, and other entities on Mars. No wonder people do not take religion seriously anymore. Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum Universum can offer you?
What kind of hat is that he's wearing?
Very well. Please accept this gift in peace and prosperity. Blessed is the Lord, for he giveth to those less fortunate. May I assist you with anything else? Perhaps you would be kind enough to stay and hear more about our beloved Holy Creator.
We can stay and listen if you like. I find theological discussions to be quite interesting.
Gave us something for free then.
The Sanctum Universum will always be available to you, if you wish to know more. Wonderful. God is indeed great. Not only did he breathe life into each and every one of us, but he opened the heavens to us and showed us the way to space. So that we may be closer to him. The Sanctum Universum is always here to provide guidance in your spiritual journey, if you seek it.
You mentioned something about offering assistance to those in need.
We will always offer assistance to
they
anyone
really
who
are
needs
there.
it, regardless if they choose
Made
to
sure
follow
they
our faith.
put everything in this game.
One is
It's
not
like they
conditional
got-
upon the other. We would never turn someone
I didn't even
in need
expect
away.
to
And we will happily
bump
serve
into
those
like
of
religious
any level of
people
need.
like this. I'm just trying to see if I can start like some kind of quest or activity. Be gracious for anything.
You may feel free to use one of the community sleep pods, so long as it is unoccupied. We only ask that you take good care to leave it in the same state you find it in. Certainly. Take this, and may God be with you.
Oh, what? So he just keeps giving you free stuff? He just gave me 2 free items, huh?
Have a blessed day.
Okay, right. No side quest there. But
Sometimes
he did
it
give
feels
us
like the
2
UC forgets we're out here.
free
But there'd
meals
be no
then.
UC if it hadn't been for Mars.
I wish there was more to do around here. Drinking gets old.
Oh yes, I reckon Mars will be like the very first
Boris
planet.
is good people. But I prefer Joy's line of thinking. We gotta
That
find
the
our own
UC
way.
that he said? The UC? Yeah, so the Mars would be the first planet they came to. And then they probably obviously got
enlightened or not.
all the ships built and then started exploring different places in space, different
Found a
planets.
clutch of heat leeches, breeding, and
Yeah, so Mars I'm guessing is probably
not gonna be able to
one
get
of the
that
very
image out of my
first
head
cities
for a
that they
while.
built.
There's nothing like seeing old soul coming through the
There's
big
these sleeping
window
pods
in
that
the
he's
New to
on
Cydonia?
about.
What time is it?
Can't
Hope you
find
like
it.
sand.
I haven't got a bed in my ship, so wondering if that's going to be a bit of a problem.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, I can't kill this guy in front of all these people. I'm gonna have to do something else.
Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that?
Oh, you know who that is. Adler is serious about this debt, so I suggest you pay quickly.
Adler, you said? Nope. I think you
He's
have
playing
me mixed
games.
up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
Whatever.
Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think
Yeah.
about that person you mentioned.
I went for the threatening
Adler,
option.
was it? Oh.
Space pirates.
Wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah. Sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah?
Okay, what option are we gonna go for? Don't think Adler is going to be satisfied with that option. Pay now or Deimos will be sending your corpse home in a casket. Yeah, that's the option.
Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Ooh. Perhaps he's already been through enough.
Oh, another 3,000 credits? I've already spent 2,000 credits here. Why is Cydonia turning out to be like the most expensive place I've come to?
I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. It pays me a salary. But I depend on the profit-sharing bonuses. To keep food on the table for my family.
Oh, fine. I'll pay it. I'll
Holy
pay the credits.
crap. Really? You'd do that for me? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you.
I was going
For
for more.
everything. And don't
More
worry.
for a dark
I'll
path,
never borrow anything from Adler
but I've
again.
ended up making
I promise.
good choices.
One point of Moira's patrol route to work from. That's how it goes sometimes.
Alright, how much credits have I got on me now? 70,000. So I've spent about 5 grand in a matter of 5 minutes while being on Cydonia.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
what was stolen, why, and how it was.
How
It
goes?
is illegal to transport plant or animal life to Mars without going through official
Always nice to kick
or
back and
trade
improve
authority
his
programs.
Have something for me? There! Would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? I'm interested? Come on. You're not shopping for real estate here. I'm offering you a crack at some
funny.
real money. So can you handle it or what?
Yes, of course.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Naeva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa.
Naeva Mora.
You'll find her there. I
Alright,
suggest
so
you
what,
listen to
second-
whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment
so
for
she'll
you
be like
too.
the first mate.
Don't spend all that cash in front of the
Pirates first mate.
That's it? I'm not going to show up to
Credits. Oh, that's cool.
How much she needs me, give me a raise.
So I just got 5,800 credits for completing that mission. So I basically just got my money back from what I've spent.
Piss off.
It's truck
Okay.
oil. Turns out.
Right. Don't want to leave Cydonia yet. So let's have a look at what we can do while we're here.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
My camera's been going off a few times, so I do apologise. But well, yeah, if the video and the stream pauses, we just have to keep bringing the camera back up. Okay, right. We'll do some activities, side missions while we're here. I don't really want to rush this game. Cydonia. Oh. Place the sensor. So I've got to go all the way over there. Mars launch pad. Yeah, this game's amazing. I'm really addicted to it right now. And it's good timing for the year it just came out, because it's like you can complete the game and then do a second playthrough in December during Christmas time. when it's like the Christmas holidays, so you'll have plenty of time, many hours that you can spend in Starfield. And also it's got the new game plus, which is cool. I've only ever known about that from The Witcher 3. Oh, some resources on this planet. Okay, so there's other places that we can explore as well. Cave.
Hope you've calibrated that thing.
Natural resources. Anything else around here? Structure. It'd be like a mining place, maybe an outpost. See how we can get up there. If I had a booster pack, I think I sold all the, I sold all the booster packs that I had. And I've just got this backpack, which is extra carrying weight. Industrialize Mars. Your civilization needs you. How do we get up there? There's got to be an elevator or something.
I doubt very much we can survive at this low of a temperature.
No, I'm gonna try and land on the lights here. See if I can jump up and grab that. Yes. Alright, that's one way to do it. Okay, yeah. Definitely looks like needed a boost pack for this one. But I'm still managing to get up. So I think the way they've constructed this is that you're still able to move up and climb without a boost pack. Well, I say that, but oh no, wait, yeah, I can. Right, I just have to walk on this plank here. So Bethesda getting us to do a little bit of parkour in this game, huh? No. No, don't fall off. Oh, we did it. Almost there. Come on, almost there. Oh, nice. Looks like they've got some rewards for us for climbing up all the way at the top. Wait, I'm gonna save the game just in case I fall down. If I fall from here, I'll have to start all over again. Okay, right, we've done it. Oh, that was close. If we drop from here all the way to the ground, I think it's highly likely we will die. Even if there is no gravity and we can sort of fly around. If we could land on that. Could we land there? No, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Also, there's another thing that I do like. It's been very easy to find a lot of ammo. Because I can remember my time playing Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. Like, one of the big issues I had was always running out of ammo. Just not being able to find any. And then of course, obviously you have to get resources to craft more ammo. But in Starfield, I've had no problem whatsoever finding as much ammo as I need possible. I haven't even needed to buy any ammo.
You placed that? You helped me with this? And I see a bright... Good. I'm already getting readings from it. Nothing yet, but when he shows, we'll get him. Here's your pay. Think of it as your cut of the bounty for your assistance.
2,500 credits. Okay, cool. See what other side missions that we can do. Okay, most of these side missions are pointing for me to go back to the ship. Alright, these are the activities. Speak with Rennie.
Watch out for the robots.
That's one that we can do here.
Surprisingly sneaky.
There's probably going to be some activities and missions that I'll miss during my first playthrough. Really got to explore everywhere, just so you don't miss anything.
Faith in God is what brought us to the stars.
Is Mars treating you well?
Oh, who's this guy? Chris Cullen.
This is right where I belong. Wish my family understood that. What? You mean I'm not miserable like them? Guess not. Yeah, it might not be the most glamorous post and the work can be tough, but it sure beats the hell out of whatever I'd be doing back home. Writing papers, presentations, doing spreadsheets. Nah, that's not for me. I'm happy to be here, and I wish my family would understand that.
A reduced noise ordinance is in effect.
Yep. My family doesn't like that I joined up with the Marines, but nobody's more worried than my sister. I feel bad. Her birthday's actually coming up, but I'm not able to visit her. She's gonna be worrying about me on her birthday. Actually, maybe you can help me with that. Would you mind giving her her birthday presents the next time you're in New Atlantis?
Sure I can do that.
Awesome! You're making my life a whole lot easier right now. Thanks for doing this. And tell her I said happy birthday. Take it easy.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like I said, all you got to do is just explore. Look around everywhere. You never know what activities, missions you'll get.
No way. Okay, just making sure.
You look like you need a hug. I like hugs.
Rennie Shelby.
Not from strangers.
Oh,
Hi,
Shelby like
I'm Renee,
Peaky
and
Blinders.
I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you and then I know you and I won't be so bored.
Can't argue with that logic. Sure, we can talk. I'm Cyber Redman.
See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to talk to you. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Are there lots of other kids your age play around? Do you like living in Cydonia?
I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me? You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
Okay. Post Space Frog drawings. Are these everyone's room? Oh, let me help myself to this bed. Sleep for 1 hour.
Hey there. Time to get moving.
So apparently you get like some bonus for sleeping. Don't know what it is. Renee's journal.
I just know people are going to love those new drawings.
These are supposed to be luxurious condominiums? Huh. If you ask me, I find them to be rather underwhelming.
Is that her again?
Older,
Oh, this is another
I'm gonna
person.
work in the mines, like my dad did. So I can save up and buy my mom a house somewhere nice.
Tai
Hey,
Imani.
Who are you? Nice to meet you. I hope you like it more than I do here. I'm Taye. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers, and Taye. I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about lots of different things right now. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, I'm just worried about my mom. She gets sad all the time, and I just want to help her. She's been that way since my dad died. Only, she doesn't like me talking about it to other people, so I probably shouldn't. But you know what? Maybe you should talk to her? She says she doesn't get to talk to too many other adults much. Maybe talking to her would help. I don't know. It's worth a shot, though. Right? Nah, there's no school in Cydonia. My mom said, but also, instead, like, my friend Renee is fun to hang out with and all. Later then.
Right, okay. Let's do these little missions. Little side activities for these kids. Starfield is a very chilled out, relaxing game. You know, this is like the perfect evening, night gaming right here. Perfect for like winter season as well, when you just want to chill at home, keep warm. Well, obviously it's not winter season right now because we've been having a heat wave in London, so I'm sweating, boiling. But you know what I mean. Very chilled out game. Post drawing. Oh, okay, cool. I think the only thing we'll get for doing this activity is the XP. Which is alright, we need all the XP we can get.
What's up?
Hello. I mean, I doubt the kid's gonna give me credits for this. Sanitation mini-bot.
While I may technically work in HR,
That sanitation mini-bot probably replaced human cleaners, janitors.
I
think this one's down here. Oh no, I have to take the elevator for this one. Okay. Platform 2. It's down platform 2. Oh.
Plenty of people call them home.
Okay, looks like the mining area.
I believe we've got the best mining team.
Trevor, you up, Trevor?
Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Cydonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now.
Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Oh, something dodgy. Depends on what it is, but let's see what you've got. Don't know, seems a little sketchy.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some more. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Good work with the bartender. Won't be the last time you'll be hustling information in some spaceport.
Oh, well, thank you. Gather iron. Okay.
Not having any trouble mining the ore, are you?
No, I'm not, mate. Just give me a second,
I
alright?
can't imagine being stuck down here gathering rocks for a living when there's an entire universe to explore.
Yeah, so I've got a habit of manually saving now, so never really trusted the autosave. How do I... Oh, I think there's stairs over there. I'm going the wrong way. Whoa. Wait, what? Actually, you know what? Let me mine this mine while I'm here. Mine the iron ore, sorry. So the gravity is like, so this area you can walk around without a spacesuit, but for some reason the gravity is like I can jump super high in it. You can breathe in here, but you can also jump really high.
Any clue how irresponsible you're acting right now?
What? Gotta get this mission done. I don't know how I could be a space pirate with Sarah Morgan running along with me. I need to get the main mission done and change companions. The adoring fan, perfect companion, he'll probably just say amazing to anything you do. Camera's quick. Oh, right. Sorry about that. My camera's not really working with me tonight. Keeps going on and off, on and off. Trevor.
Okay. I can see you're serious about helping me.
I've done it, mate. I've done it.
Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our director of mining operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval. Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else.
This Trevor guy's really getting us to do some dodgy stuff right
up in
now.
orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
Alright, mate, alright. Apply for the assistant to direct a job. Alright, let me just finish off this space frog. Oh, right, I had to do it here. Just ran past it. Okay, 2 more. One more to go. Just over here.
Your spouse is the one who all the work on down the mines.
How cool is it going to be to see Space Frog everywhere? Hi! Thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good. I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
You can now build space frog posters at your outpost. Okay, that's cool. Right. Because I was wondering that we weren't really gonna get anything for
Space Frog from
doing that
outer space.
activity,
He'll put a
but you
smile
get
on your
XP,
face, visits all the
and
planets
then
and all
you
the
unlock
stars.
some new
Right
posters
now,
which you
he's
can
on Mars.
place on an outpost that you build. So it's good to know that everything that you do in this game is it's worth doing. It's worth doing everything because you get something from it.
My
What's
shop
this
may not look
bartender?
special, but it's locally
Jane
owned
Weller.
and independent. Hi, welcome to Jane's, Cydonia's only 100% independent one-stop shop.
Oh,
I
strange.
apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little issue, but please let me know if there's anything I can get for you. You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something happens to knock me back down. But unless you're some sort of merc, I'm not sure you can help. See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods, but he went missing. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. I'm worried something bad has happened. Really? I mean, thank you. I know it's a lot of trouble, but it'll mean a lot to me. I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. It's a cargo runner called the Berry Mule. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. It's a starting place, at least. And try to bring them both back in one piece.
Okay, right. Offer to help Mitch Benjamin. Is that activity here? It is, yeah.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in? Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, you know, extra for your trouble.
I'll do it, but the pay had better be good.
Don't worry, you'll get your money as long as you bring me that first edition copy of Dragonstar Force Volume 1.
Okay, right, so most of the
People
missions
always
that
ask me what I think about mining. It rocks.
Oh.
God, I'm so tired.
You wouldn't last a
Who's
week
this
in the
guy?
mines. My story? My story is that I don't like people asking what my story is.
Whoa.
I'm just messing. But really, I don't want to talk about myself. What? Standing around pointing a... way better than my... What?
Okay, he hasn't... you ain't got a mission for us. Oh, okay, I didn't think any of them have a mission for us. Well, they've all got a name, full names. I don't know actually.
Ah, didn't think we had any new miners on account of the positions being full up. Ah, well, say no more then. Trevor's good guy. And I know he's been worried about...
Oh, I'm really having some issues with this camera tonight. I don't know why my web camera just keeps going on and off.
Some stuff lately, so it's good someone's able to help. Anyway, I'm Layla. When I'm not mining, I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm always happy to talk shop. Especially if you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars.
Speak with Layla. You mentioned something about the heart of Mars.
Oh, so you're interested in the heart of Mars, are you? Word is there's a cave out in the Martian wastes with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen. It's worth quite a lot of credits, but some say the heart of Mars is cursed. Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe, you could be the first to succeed, though. You know, if you think you got what it takes. No judgment if you're too scared. That's the spirit. You sure didn't seem like the type to be scared off by tales of cursed rocks. I'll give you the coordinates for the cave. Good luck out there, and be careful.
Okay,
Hey,
right.
see you around, I guess.
So the mission she's just given us, we'll have to go to that cave outside of Cydonia.
Never forget, there's nothing humanity can
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level doesn't mean it's not.
Right, I think I want to continue with this Crimson Fleet. I'll end up completing, well, I'll try to complete everything in this game. Could probably take the rest of the year, I reckon. Could be yeah, could be a few weeks to complete this game, but that could be like hundreds of hours of gameplay. I've been playing this game since last week Wednesday, and I reckon we're still at the very beginning of this game. I haven't really scratched the surface.
Might not be Jefferson, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
You're looking splendid today, Captain.
The Astrea.
Okay. Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like so. Big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. Your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive.
Oh, damn.
Before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I
She's
hope
level
he has.
20.
But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with
The Crimson Fleet.
Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Okay, sounds easy enough.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
So that's the notorious Naeva Mora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
Well, we're gonna join them. We're gonna join them.
Pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble.
Oh, my bad. Did not mean to do that.
Please identify. We do not want any trouble. This is Dmitry Moldavsky, pilot of the Ragana. We are a medical supply ship headed for New Homestead. We don't want any trouble.
We don't want trouble.
All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen?
The fleet wants Austin Rake dead. I'd like to board your ship and talk about how to spare him.
Oh God.
Let's try that.
I do not know. Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way.
If he lets us board the ship, we'll pretend to come on board and pretend to be the good guys, and then we'll just attack everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's board the ship and then attack. Who knows, we might be able to even keep the ship as well.
I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see you.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned
still
it.
kill them.
I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
God damn it! Open fire!
Oh, did I just blow a hole in the ship?
Let's do this!
Oh no, I didn't. I
Think of
didn't.
your senses. Rake was your target. I didn't sign on to this voyage to take part in mass murder.
Ah, I knew she wasn't gonna like that. But it's done. Ship captain's uniform. Oh, I'll keep that. I was looking for a good new outfit. Okay, right. So, I'm gonna stick to the space pirate path, as you can see from that. Inaccessible. Oh, I can't get through. No, damn it. Look at all that storage right there. Meal kits. I'll take those. Aquarium light can. Damage resist. Oh, I'll definitely take all this. The computer's inaccessible, but so you're telling me there's no way we can get past it? Well, looks like we can't hijack the ship.
Just give the word and we'll get underway.
There was a small bit of dust on your shoulder. How dare it try to spoil?
Yeah, you see my mass is at 840. So I've added some cargo holds to increase the storage. Mark 1 spacesuit. Oh, cool. Oh, it doesn't come with a helmet, unfortunately. Basic boost pack. Ship captain's uniform. Oh yes, perfect. Uh, 14 light cans, pill cans.
But don't worry, I believe this.
Yeah, see, that was much easier, just tricking them into letting me on the ship.
Oh my God!
And then just throw a grenade into the
Your footsteps right
on the top.
now. It's so cool.
We're free and clear for flight.
Aluminium ship parts. Thank you. Take that.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some targets?
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Whoa. Alright, it's one down, one more. Oh, so these guys are mercenaries, right? Grabbing critical position. Take the loot that it's got. That was a little fun, easy mission. Right, I wonder if she'll let us on board. Oh yeah, hail the Austrian. So they don't say boarding on this one, they say hail. But I have to get a little bit closer.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Good work, Rook. Quick, clean, and no witnesses. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Yep, crystal clear.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep.
Oh.
And now that you
So
know
the person that she just sent me to go kill is the person that she recruited to the Crimson Fleet, just the same as me.
Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
Damn. Report to the vigilance. Okay. Show on the map. Okay, so the vigilance is in. Moon focus. Oh! Oh, that was by accident. That was by accident. That was by accident. I did not mean to do that. I was wanting to press LB so I could dock onto the ship, but I ended up shooting instead. It just shows how easy you can become their enemies like that. Dock, okay. Oh, so Hale is like communicating with them, and then Dock, obviously. I thought so, I was a bit confused.
Docking cycle complete.
Good to be back on board.
Hi. Follow me. Please disregard. I attempted an
Got my
informal
new
greeting,
outfit on.
but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Hey.
If we keep having casualties,
there you are. I want answers, and I want them right now. We intercepted your exchange with the Ragana. What the hell possessed you to kill those innocent people?
What innocent people?
Wrong. It's a huge price. I want to take down the fleet as badly as you do. But murdering innocent people is unacceptable.
Commander Ikonde's right. When given a choice, you must always favor the high road. It's your duty to be better than the Crimson Fleet.
I'm gonna join the Crimson Fleet. I said that at the beginning of this game. So,
perhaps even lie on my reports.
It's Commander Ikonde's enemy.
This crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but it's not a license to kill. That is where we draw the line. Do something like this again, and you're out. I'll hang the goddamn wanted posters myself. Understood?
Ooh. Oh, we are going down that pirate rebel path. I heard you the first time. What if not doing what the fleet wants blows my cover? I'll just say understood and we'll do the opposite.
All this ugliness aside, were you at least able to join the fleet? Yes. If nothing else, your actions, while reprehensible, will put to bed any suspicions they may have had. Let's focus on that and move forward with the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Naeva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
Everything's going according to plan.
You passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Naeva's agenda?
I was told to meet Naeva at the key. See, I might just...
Where you'll
yeah,
meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the
Delgado.
individual cadences of
That's a
every
cool
member
name.
of the
That's
fleet.
a sick
but
name, Delgado.
Delgado's most of all.
Delgado, the leader of the
I don't
Crimson
disagree,
Fleet.
but it's important to know your enemy and the best way to defeat them.
And his first mate is
In any
Naeva
case,
Mora.
now that you're with the
And
fleet,
Adler
you'll
Kemp,
be operating independently.
Crimson Fleet.
We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry
I think
into
there's
the fleet has
definitely a
overcome any
choice here
doubts
where
you
you
may
have to
had
choose
regarding your mission.
whose side you're going to be
Certainly
on for
increased
like
my
some
estimates on success.
space battle,
Keep
space
up the
war.
good work. We'll
I'm
expect
guessing.
further
yeah.
reports. Dismissed.
Now maybe this give you an option. You have to choose to be the Crimson Fleet to take on these space military
Things
guys.
are progressing rather quickly.
The
I'm sure the
Vigilance.
commander is
Keep
pleased.
forgetting. Okay, right. Missions here. Rook means key. Travel to key. Oh, it's quite far away. Level 20. I don't even think I'm level 15. Yeah, I'm level 13. Alright, so before we go there, we'll have to level up a bit more, so I think I'll head back to Cydonia. Oh no, actually, let me just finish off this main mission here. Go to Venus. Alright, I'll do that. We'll head to Venus, complete this main mission. And then before we continue any further with the Crimson Fleet, we'll have to level up more. Because that was saying it was level 20 and it seems
Captain, greetings.
Quite far away. So we'll stay in the Sol system.
Now what?
Explore around, go back to Cydonia. And then once we're ready, we'll head over to where the Crimson Fleet are.
Back of your own head. We just need to find your pen.
Nice. Clean set there.
Right. Venus.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely
Yep.
devoted to a deity they
That's
call
how
the
I got
Great
my
Serpent, the
space
devourer
suit that
of
I'm
the
wearing.
unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House
Maybe
Varun
they're looking
technically
for the
has diplomatic
artifacts as well.
ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are
House Varun.
outside of their control. Or so they say. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Faroon ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next. Easy. 3 ships to our 1. We cut down to minimal ship power and creep forward. They might not notice us getting closer. But yes, worst case, we fight our way through.
Level 14, nice. Okay, so they're level 14 as well. So this might not be as easy as I think. Let me save the game just in case I end up dying. Yeah, House Faroon, it seems like they've got some connection to these artifacts I was searching for. Like a cult, a religious fanatic. Oh, they're on me. Try and do a little back. Just gonna collect the loot. This is cool. I love the details of it, just showing all the ship parts coming, flying past, all the wreckage. Examine the satellite. Over Galactus.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.